Hello and welcome once again to another edition of Unfiltered Conversation on Cleveland TV. Like always, Cleveland TV in Diaspora is an online platform created with a vision to connect you to the entire universe. Please don't forget to sign up with us now on www.cleveland.com. My name is Frank Halidemudia, and today we're having a very interesting topic of discourse. And we're going to be discussing STEM education in Africa. All right, now, after this episode, and for about 5 other series, we are going to be having some people in the house. They're actually members of STEM education winners in Africa, and we'll be discussing their journey to USA for the global final of the STEM education competition. All right, so my guest this afternoon is the team president. All right, the team president of the team, and she's Miss Lilita Sasha. Sasha, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Right. Let's start with this. Who is Lilita Sasha? Let's give a brief introduction about yourself.
All right. My name is Lileti Sasha. I'm 17 years old. I turn 18 in a couple of months. I was born and raised here in Gaborone, Botswana. I recently completed my high school and I'm now pursuing in an international baccalaureate diploma before I go off to Canada to pursue law, or recently I've discovered my liking for chemical engineering. So either one of those two. Yeah.
That's a beautiful one. So somebody that has an interest in law. So what are you doing in STEM? What's fascinated you about the concept of STEM education?
It came as a surprise, my love for STEAM education. I have always been more of a performing arts person, I gravitated more towards music, more towards drama and arts, but COVID kind of sparked my interest in scientific things, technology, engineering, robots, because there was a lot of free time on my hands, and I was lucky enough to be exposed to a lot of tools such as robots that I had time to play around with, and my interest grew from there.
So you've been in the profession, or should I say, in the team for a very long time now. You said since COVID-19. So how do you rate the concept of STEM education in Africa?
Sorry, could you please repeat that question?
So you've been in the field now for, let's say, close to 3 years or thereabouts since
Yeah.
COVID-19. All right. So how do you evaluate STEM as a course?
I think STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, has a lot of potential to grow you as a human being. I think it really allows you to realize that you are such a well-rounded human being, that you're not meant to just come on this earth and do one specific thing, because I didn't know that I could possibly be interested in embarking on this kind of engineering project that we're doing with my team. So I think it really just broadens your worldview and enunciates all of your creativity.
That's a beautiful one. Now let's look at it. You were actually at the same time pursuing your academic pursuits when you were still a member of the club, the STEM club. How were you able to balance the two without any one of them having to suffer? How easy was it balancing both your academic work and then your STEM education work?
It definitely was a challenge. It was not easy at all, because I remember in my fourth year of high school, right? There are 5 years of high school. In my fourth year of high school, I would spend my weekends at the STEAM club, even though I had a lot of assignments from school mounting onto me and carrying on to the next day. I think that the main thing that really helped me go through that was finding a way to deal with procrastination and time management. So I would get my things done as quickly as possible so that I could have enough time to work on my STEAM project at the STEAM club.
But did it ever affect your schoolwork negatively?
Not at all. In fact, it impacted it positively in a lot of ways.
Yes.
I remember there was a time um, Miss Kim, Sally Kim, had requested me to teach a weekend workshop on logic gates, which is a physics concept. I, being 15 years old, had no idea what that was, but it pushed me to research. It pushed me to find out what logic gates are, and I came to find them in my senior year of high school. I came to find them as part of the syllabus, and it didn't air me at all because I already knew what I was doing. So I was surprised to come. Physics was already a subject I wasn't too fond of, but I was so happy and elated to find that, oh, this is something that I understand, and I know this because of what I was doing at the STEAM club.
All right. So did you have any motivation?
Pardon?
Did you have any motivation?
What motivated me? You mean to be going to the STEAM club?
Yeah, exactly.
I think what motivates.
Yeah, because it is not easy trying to balance your academic work with your work at the STEM club. All right. But did you have any motivation behind it that made you to comfortably, and at the end of it all, you were able to say through?
With time, it was very evident to see the ways in which it had benefited me so much, and I acknowledged that, and I appreciated that very much. And I could see that this is something that is so worthwhile, and that I'm going to be able to take the principles from learning these things throughout the rest of my career, no matter what I go and pursue at tertiary level. So I could see that there was truly a long-term benefit in doing this, and it wasn't just an after-school extracurricular or something I would pick up and put down. I would have gained something for the rest of my life.
That's a good one. We'll take a short break here, and then when we come back, we'll be discussing the competition fully. All right, audience, stay with us. We're back.
In the 21st century's technological advancement, we all seek opportunities to move and network with the emerging space. Introducing Clevenard blog and event posting. Do you think you have some interesting materials, good content, articles, and stories? Then feel free to publish them on Clevenard blog and events page, just as team of our writers are doing presently. By blogging on Clevenard's blogs and events, you benefit from our reach and network. There are a constant stream of people visiting our social platform, and we have figured out just how to distribute our contents. This means you can basically skip the line and get access to a big audience from day one. Furthermore, we can help you get in touch with important people for projects with possibilities of translating your content into other languages and republishing them on Clevenard. This helps preserve and protect your content from getting lost. What's more, you also get to be part of our team with access to our network and lots of exclusives, behind-the-scenes information. And of course, you get full credit for everything you do, which brings you popularity and make extra income. Sign up now on clevenard.com and start blogging to your advantage. Please see the tutorial video on how to blog or post events on Clevenard blogs and events. For more information, contact info@clevenard.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenard.com. Clevenard, your blogs, your identity.
All right, you're welcome to the program. We are still on the Unfiltered Conversation on Cleveland TV, and my guest still remains Ms. Lilita Sasha, one of the STEM education winners from Africa. Well, Lilita, yeah, you are one of the STEM education winners from Africa. All right, so during the competition, how were you able to cope, and then what have you benefited from it so far?
Being part of the competition really taught me what it's like to work in a team in terms of communication and collaboration. I learned the importance of hearing other people out. I learned that even though you are a strongly opinionated person, there are so many people who have so much to tell you and so much input to give that will take your project even further. So communication was one of my biggest takeaways from the competitions.
That's a good one. So did you really have much people from Africa that participated in the events?
Pardon?
Were there much people that participated in the events?
Yeah, it was quite a lot of people. It was a hall full of people, full of like-minded teenagers with different capabilities and interests. You had your artists, you had your mathematics geeks, and all of us came to do something this so unknown to us, and it all really intrigued us. Yeah.
So let's do a project now. Do you think your project we have can make a difference in the world?
I truly believe our project can make a difference in the world. From doing this project, I've really seen that talent in Africa is so underappreciated, and it's not given the light that it deserves to be shown onto. I think that by doing this project, we can really show that kids from Africa can take their most insane and wild ideas and take them to the rest of the world and show them that this is something that we can do and that we are capable of doing.
I know that STEM education is not a low-cost project, okay? So it must have cost you guys a lot to do that. Did you have any support from any organization or individual while you were at it? Any financial support?
No, we haven't. And unfortunately, we are still seeking as much support as we can get. But we actually have had a few donors, a few people coming to give us food, like supermarkets. They came to give us food to support us when we were working at the office on the project. We had people like Pick and Pay donate water. We had actually just recently, a couple of weekends ago, we had a dance company come over to do a team building exercise with the team one Saturday, and it was so much fun, and it really got us from all the mind work, the intense mind work, to moving our bodies and just getting our energy flowing. So we definitely have had a considerable amount of help, even though unfortunately we do still kind of struggle financially with carrying out this project.
Which means you still need a whole lot of help apart from what
Yes.
you've got. All right, returning to USA for the global finals. So how are you preparing for it?
How we are preparing for the global finals. We every day we go to as many companies as we can, giving our sponsorship proposal, asking them to help with that whatever aspects we can get, whether that be food, travel, accommodation. On top of that, we meet daily as much as we can. We are all still, most of us are students, some of us are still in school, but we communicate. The phone really is quite the tool. We communicate daily, talking about this is the times that I can come. We will have a team meeting every morning whenever people are available, and we will write down our agendas. We have roles assigned within our team. We have a secretary and we have a treasurer, we have a resource manager, a research manager. So like, for example, our treasurer is going to manage all of the finances that's going in and out of the team. Our resource manager will manage all of the tools that we are using, like when we go for boot camps on weekends, make sure that whatever goes out comes back in. We have our secretary who records all of the minutes for our meetings, and that kind of organization is really what brings this team together and makes it work.
So I wish you all the best. I would like, before we take a shift from this conversation, I'd like to ask you, is there any message you would like to leave with the African teenagers, just like yourself?
Any message?
For a teenager, let's start with the teenagers first. Teenagers like yourself, people in school, students that will think, oh, STEM education is not what I can do. If Lilith can do it, then definitely all that can. So do you have any message for them?
I think the best thing that I could say is do the hard things, because nothing good comes out of doing the easy things. STEAM education definitely is not an easy mountain to climb. It's quite a challenge, but the benefits outweigh all of the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into completing a project, and it's very rewarding at the end. So I think the best thing I could tell you is just to strive to do the hard things.
That's a good one. Now let's leave you with what do you have for corporate organization, parents, maybe the government itself, in terms of promoting your project?
Yes, I would very much appreciate it if we get a lot of traction from our social medias, which is Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. We love to get interactive with an interactive audience, people commenting, sharing, liking, just getting our message out there. It helps a ton. It really helps a lot. Our handles on all social media is Ditemani Tsarona, which by the way stands for our diamonds, which is our pride here in Botswana. Yes, so promoting our social medias to get sponsors to hear about us would help a ton. Even just any kind of donations, be that clothes for traveling, our uniforms for working on our project, our travel fees, our food, because we have some people commuting from remote areas to the office daily, spending quite a ton on their fees to get to the office and work on the project. But that's just how motivated our team members are. They still manage to make it there every single day. So if you really believe in our message and you would like to support us, we will be more than happy to take whatever help we can get.
Is that right now from Team Africa, representing Africa in USA? What do you think the African continent should expect from you guys?
The African continent should experience our energy, the liveliness of the eight of us when we are together. You really see nothing but a motivated group of youth who want to do nothing but spread the message to other African youth that we can do it, that you can do it. I would love to spread that message and that narrative to as many youth in Africa as possible.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lilith. Sasha, thank you for being my guest today, and I wish you the very best in your endeavors.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. All right, viewers, you've heard her. If Lilith can do it, every child in Africa can do even much more than that. All right, we'll take a break here and close down on this edition. So next week, we'll come your way with another one of STEM education winners from Africa on this program. I remain Franklin Idemudia and keep supporting the work of ICT in Africa. It will go a long way because the future of work is currently here with us. To have a blessed day.